بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين والصلاة والسلام على أشرف الأنبياء والمرسلين وعلى أهل بيته والحمد للذي خلق عيسى بن مريم كما خلق آدم صلوات الله وسلامه عليهما وبعد ذلك I would like to welcome you all to Apostolic Islam, representing the true faith of the Apostles. In this brief video, we will demonstrate why the so-called Church Father Gregory of Nyssa, who is venerated as a saint in all churches, especially in Roman Catholicism and especially in Eastern Unorthodoxy, is nothing more but a deviant and a heretic according to their own standards. Let us first quote the authoritative ruling and declaration found in the Second Council of Constantinople. The Second Council of Constantinople is also part of the ecumenical councils, believed by the Christians to be infallible. Under the Second Council of Constantinople, the section entitled The Anathemas of the Emperor Justinian against Origen, we read in Statement 9, quote, "If anyone says or thinks that the punishment of demons and of impious men is only temporary and will one day have an end, and that a restoration will take place of demons and of impious men, let him be anathema. Anathema to Origen and to that Adamantius, who set forth these opinions together with his nefarious and execrable and wicked doctrine. And to whomsoever there is who thinks thus, or defends these opinions, or in any way hereafter at any time shall presume to protect them." End quote. As we can see, the mighty so-called infallible council states that anyone who believes in the salvation of the devil or evil beings in general, such as demons, is anathematized. In other words, excommunicated from the church, and such an individual is accursed by God and condemned to hell. This is precisely why the council condemns Origen, who apparently believed that the devil will be punished only for a temporary period, and will eventually go on to be saved. Such a doctrine is also known as, or better referred to as, universalism, the belief in the salvation of all. Now, let's read what the venerated saint and church father, Gregory of Nyssa, says under chapter 26 of the Great Catechism. Quote, "A certain deception was indeed practiced upon the evil one, by concealing the divine nature within the human, but for the latter, as himself a deceiver. It was only a just recompense that he should be deceived himself. The great adversary must himself at last find that what has been done is just and salutary, when he also shall experience the benefit of the incarnation. He, as well as humanity, will be purged." End quote. To make it a bit more simple, Gregory is saying that during the incarnation, God decided to hide the divine nature within his human nature, thereby deceiving Satan, who wasn't aware of it, so even the devil was deceived by God. Ironically speaking, something the Christians loved to accuse the Muslims of, that we believe in a God who deceives, but we are far above such a ridiculous claim. What is actually apparent is that this beloved, venerated church father of Christian theology, Saint Gregory of Nyssa, is the one who calls God a deceiver. So whenever any Christian wants to make the al-Makr argument, I'd suggest you read the works of Gregory of Nyssa. Because God deceived the devil, according to Gregory of Nyssa, It makes it possible for him to fulfill the mission when he became incarnated. And for that reason, the poor Satan who was deceived by God also deserves to be saved like all humans. The Second Council of Constantinople condemned Origen for holding the same belief as Gregory. Now, in light of the council, Gregory is deservingly condemned as a heretic. If Christians want to object to this by saying that Gregory lived before the council, then we reply that it is irrelevant, because Origen also lived before the council. The truth is that this objection points out that inconsistency. If the infallible statement of the council is inspired by God, then that makes a particular belief heretical at all times, not only after the council. However, this isn't surprising. The fact that we see Roman Catholicism and Eastern Orthodoxy venerating a heretic, when we showed that they actually venerate the Buddha. حاشا لله وآخر دعوانا أن الحمد لله رب العالمين.